Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a new helmet video for you, and I wanted to share some of the helmets in my collection that are battle damaged or have some damage to them. I made a video like this about 7 years ago, but I've added more since then, and so I wanted to put together this video for you today. A lot of these helmets actually do have damage from battle. Some of them have dents and different dings on them and stuff, which might not necessarily be battle damage. They could just be normal wear and use. I've got a table full of helmets here. Honestly, I've got a little bit of other ones that I didn't bring out that have, smaller dents and dings on them, probably just from normal use and everything. But I'm really excited to make this video. Got some pretty cool helmets to share with you, and I hope you like this video. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. I'm going to show you what I got. All right, so here they are. As I said, table full of helmets here. I've got 15 helmets to share with you. Most of these are World War II M1s, except I've got a couple World War I helmets here, and I've got one that's Korean War, I'm sorry. But again, so 12 out of 15 helmets are World War II. Some of these, again, were in the other video from 7 years ago, but some you haven't seen before. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video today. Starting right here, this helmet's been in a ton of videos. It's probably my favorite helmet. It does have a pretty good knock on the top, which at the same time, some of you guys might know that sometimes soldiers would intentionally knock a dent on the top of their helmet. That way it would set better on the ground upside down. If they were cooking in it or bathing in it or whatever, they would purposely knock a dent in the top. We know they used helmets for different purposes and everything. And so that could be what happened with that one. This one right here, check this out. This one right here definitely got hit by a bullet more than once. And it's actually got the 3rd Army emblem there on the side. This is a World War II helmet, but the size of this 3rd Army, 3rd Infantry. 3rd Infantry emblem is probably from Korean War, the Korean War. You see it's definitely got some damage there on the back. But it was hit at least a couple times for sure. But again, more than likely the damage took place during the Korean War, unless it was at the very end of World War II, 1945, again based off that 3rd Infantry unit insignia or unit marking. Check this one out here. This is another World War II helmet. This one has been ran over or something. This one is misshapen really bad. It's definitely been crushed by something. I seriously doubt the person was wearing this helmet when this happened. As you see, it's totally out of shape of the normal shape it should be in. So it was definitely ran over by something. Again, I doubt it was on someone's head when this happened, but it's definitely pretty banged up, so it's definitely had something pretty traumatic happen to it. Next helmet right here. This is another World War II helmet. Now this one doesn't actually have any dents or dings or damage or anything. It's just got like some scorching where it might have been cooked in or something. But look at that right there. That is actually a bullet graze. If you can see that, where basically there's a crease in the helmet. Just a little bit, but you can definitely see where it was grazed by a bullet. It definitely would have been shrapnel. That's definitely from a projectile, definitely from a bullet. So this guy who was wearing this was definitely pretty lucky that that didn't puncture for sure. Moving on here, another World War II helmet. This one's got a pretty deep crossways or sideways indentation, crease right there. It's definitely been painted at least once after the war. So I don't know if they painted over this crease here or it happened after it was painted, maybe Korean War damage or Vietnam, unless this damage took place during World War II and then they just painted over it after the war. But something definitely creased that helmet at I guess a diagonal pattern there. Pretty interesting to know what might have happened with that one. Moving on here, got another World War II helmet. This one's got a pretty good size knock. It'd be to the left side of the head of the wearer. Something hit it pretty hard. It looks like about the size of a baseball indentation right there. So pretty good knock on that one as well. This one right here, this one's got some pretty big knocks on the top. Again, some of these, obviously, I can't guarantee they were actual battle damage. They could have just been damaged just from using these as a hammer to drive tent stakes or who knows what. But pretty good knocks there on the top of this one for sure. Another World War II helmet right here. This one's got some creases on the top. It's actually kind of rusted through in a way. There's a little bit of an opening created right there. So not sure if this was hit by, shrapnel or just concussion from some a blast or something. Again, some of this stuff we'll just never know, but pretty weird indention right there. Another one right here on the top, you see basically almost right at the very top. So again, this could have been done by a soldier so that the helmet would sit and wouldn't roll around as they're bathing or cooking in it or whatever. It would sit more just level on the ground. This is a late World War II helmet here. It's a rear seam. It's actually got Lieutenant Pace on there with a red lieutenant stripe. It's got a LT and then Pace, P-A-C-E. But again, you see this helmet right here is similar to the very first one I showed you as far as, the indentation there on the top. So that's probably what it was. Right here, this is the Korean War helmet I wanted to share with you. This one definitely took a pretty good sized knock right there. I doubt this one was done, again, so it would sit upright like the other two. This one has definitely been cooked in, so honestly, kind of retracting what I just said, this one very well could have been just damaged that severely so that the helmet would sit more upright when it's upside down being cooked in, because you see it scorched, so definitely was cooked in. But with that being such a deep dent, I mean, to me, I would think it would be almost unwearable now, because obviously the soldier would have had a liner, but with the indention so deep inside the helmet, I couldn't imagine a liner fitting in there. And, a soldier being able to wear it comfortably. It would sit up higher on their head and probably not feel very well to wear it often, but pretty good knock there. Again, could have been a concussion or something from a shell. Maybe it got hit by something, artillery or who knows what. But, again, we'll just never know some of these. Another one here just got a pretty good sized knock towards the left side of the forehead area, I guess. Again, about the size of what looks like a baseball would have done if it was hit pretty hard with a baseball. Kind of similar to the one right there as well. This one right here has got like a diagonal crease across the front of it. It's a World War II helmet as well. Pretty good size crease there. A little bit of denting on the top. But this one right here, you see it's got the crease at a diagonal pattern, I guess, similar to this one I showed you right here, going that way across basically the top of the helmet. So, again, maybe shell fragments, just creased the helmet as it went by the guy's head. This is the type of thing we always say, if only these items could talk, if only we knew exactly what happened to these, who wore them, when the damage took place, and how, But unfortunately, we'll just never know. This one right here is pretty interesting. This one's definitely been painted post-World War II. It is a World War II shell. This one was definitely hit by a bullet. And it looks like someone maybe used a hammer and nailed it, or, tried to hammer it back smooth, because this would have definitely been more open right there. Same thing like on the back. Somebody would have, I guess, taken a hammer and tried to just get it back as close to the normal shape as possible. The way that I know this for sure was hit by a bullet is, let me show you this right here. You can see on the inside of the helmet where, a bullet definitely penetrated this helmet, because you can see where the projectile would have hit and, caused the discoloration right there for sure. So 100% this helmet was hit by a bullet for sure, because of what you see right there for sure. And at some point, I guess it rolled around and came out the back side of the helmet. Pretty interesting there for sure. Honestly, it's kind of sad somebody tried to, reshape the helmet or whatever. It could have been the soldier himself. It could have been a family member or somebody that got this helmet surplus after the war and wanted to repurpose it or whatever. But I would have liked for it to have been in the original damaged condition, I guess. And then right here, I got two World War II helmets. Both of these are actually British. This one's been in other videos, but this one was definitely hit by artillery. And it's pretty nasty damage on this one. It was hit here right in the forehead area, and then I guess blasted out the back left side. You see right there, this is definitely for sure war or battle damage, no doubt about it. The rim here was also hit, probably with a separate piece, of course, and misshapen there. The inside of the helmet is actually like a whitish, got a whitish paint on it. So I'm not sure 100% what that could have been for the reason of that, to paint it that color. But definitely pretty nasty, and definitely probably a fatal wound if the soldier was wearing this when that damage took place. Hopefully he wasn't. You know, I don't really want to think about somebody actually, you know, dying wearing one of these helmets. We know that's a part of war. War is terrible and morbid and everything, gory. But again, hopefully this guy at the time of this wasn't wearing it, but there's obviously a good chance that he was. Excuse me. The last one I got to share with you, this is another World War I helmet. This one has been punctured by a bullet there. Definitely hit by another bullet, as you can see the impact and the discoloration there. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that's another bullet wound right there. You see, when it was hit with this one right here that did not puncture, I guess the pressure of it and everything actually split the front of the helmet. Probably about a 3-inch gash right there almost. Showing you the inside here. There's where the one bullet definitely entered in. And you see there's the split. You can see the raised indentation right there from where the other bullet hit it but did not puncture. And this one right here, again, I'm not 100% that this would have been from a bullet. Very well could have been, but again, just not 100%. This helmet, it has some, I'm not sure if this is part of the liner or what this is right here. It could have been. It almost looks like there's been a fire that took place in this helmet. Again, I might be wrong, but there's definitely some kind of material or matter or something that's here on the side of this helmet. Again, don't know if the wearer was wearing this, but I'm guessing there was probably 3 quick shots. And, you know, honestly, guys, there's actually a crease here across the top, if you see that. Not 100% sure that a bullet grazed it, but this could have been, you know, a helmet that was hit 3 times really quickly, or at least multiple times really quickly by fire. Now, I know some guys say, you know, hey, it could have just been shot way after World War I. Somebody wanted to test ballistics and stuff. And, yeah, there's always that possibility. But I can definitely tell you that, you know, the age of this and everything, it's definitely old. Damage to this helmet for sure, but definitely a pretty interesting item to have in my collection. But anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. Again, some of these helmets I know you've already seen, some you haven't, at least not all together. I hope you like this. I look forward to seeing what comments you have. Let me know what you think. Give me any feedback or info you may have. And again, I always say it, but I greatly appreciate all your support. Thank you for everything, and I'll be getting back to you soon. Thank you.